Guthridge Road and all of Mount Hope.
Yeah,
And your patching that you have.
yeah. Yeah, we'll pave City Hall.
If it quits raining, we can probably be ready in probably a week and a half.
Okay,
We got some ditching we gotta do to pull it
okay.
in. I was gonna have them start mowing, but I'd rather get that.
Yeah, we need to ditch on Mount Hope.
And you guys might keep something else in mind, you know, when we come down and do a job for any township, we watch and see how much time it takes us and how quick we get done. And that reflects on next year on how I bid. So in other words, if you get me in and out quicker,
Yeah.
it's gonna reflect next year.
Yeah,
You know, and so if you hold me up any, or it just reflects on next year. So,
Yeah, that's right.
So, you know, it's worth your time and township money to get me in and out as soon as you can also. So, I mean, because I look at my production time and I put it in the computer and that's what we use for next year. 'Cause I don't have any other choice.
Sure.
So, some townships, they make a long production out of it and their numbers are a lot higher than maybe a township like yours that gets me in and out. So, it's just worth your while. I mean, it's just something to think about,
Yeah,
so.
sure. Well, it's only common sense.
Yeah.
You know, you don't wanna spend time down here because everybody down there
Right.
is paying for it.
Well, a lot of township, you know, new guys and stuff, they don't know that, and sometimes I repeat myself sometimes, but it is, I mean, production anymore is a big number in their bids. I mean, it's,
You've pretty much gotten in and out down here.
yeah, it has
so far.
been very good. I mean, but, you know, when you're dealing with $49, $50 an hour for men out there, it don't take much time to make it more money.
That's
you
right.
know, and so I don't wanna be preaching, but I just kinda let you know,
Sure.
it is a big thing, so everything you can do to help me get in and out, it's just gonna save you money for next year,
Yep.
so.
We need to make a motion to accept the bid.
Yeah.
Okay.
It looks like the biggest cost savings there is in the stone for the most part. Pretty obvious which one's the lowest coming out, but it's basically coming out because of the stone price.
And the stone's coming from Shelley,
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
our bid.
How is that, Bob, that you can buy it from Shelley, yet the price is higher?
Well, you know, I really don't know, it just depends on where they throw their overhead and throw their, you know, what, I mean, they sub their trucking out, so, you know, I don't know what they pay. I have my own fleet, my own trucks, so I'm not paying a double, profit there, you know. I mean, if you hire a broker, he's gotta make a profit, and I still gotta make a profit, so, you know, there's lots of things there that could enter into it.
So either way here, Shelley's gonna get some of this business.
Yeah, 'cause see, when I worked for a broker,
No
they
matter how
took,
you look at it.
they took 13% out of me when I worked for brokers.
They're almost $7 a ton more.
Yeah. There's no rhyme or reason, and I mean, I can go around and go to the next township and it'll be just the opposite way around. So it just depends on how they're looking at it, how busy they are, and how much profit and how much overhead they got, you know, and they could be playing games with the oil and the stone too. So a lot of times you don't use as much stone, so sometimes you'll put more money on the stone or vice versa. You know, it just depends on how you wanna play it, so there's a lot of reasons.
But that's the big factor here on the totals, is the stone on this one.
Well,
Okay.
Can you read out exactly what you're changing again, just for the record? You're taking off Carmel Court.
Taking off Carmel Court, taking off,
the 8's on Guthridge.
8 on Guthridge Road, and taking off, the 8s on the
Warrior on the pavement.
pavement and the oil.
And the totals are 83,971 smalls, 94,620.
Yeah. For
Shells.
shells.
And that includes all the oil and everything.
Yep. Well, I make a motion, we accept Small's bid.
I second it.
Roll
Yeah,
Jeff Corpenny,
Yes.
Don Watkins.
Yes. Now, if, while we're at it, since, see, Shelley's bid for Brownsville is 25,000. And Small Brothers is 16. If we don't get the issue 2 in time while they're down here, you wanna go ahead, the total would come to $99,900. You wanna go ahead and do Brownsville?
would we have enough to do that?
If we don't get awarded
If we don't get the issue 2.
but I don't know that we'll know that by then.
Okay, well, let's just wait.
Yeah, I don't think we'll have to see then. Yeah, I'd say if we don't get issue
Because while they're
2,
doing the others, I can get Brownsville.
Yeah.
There's a pretty good chance we're not getting that. We
Yeah.
submit the same numbers.
Yeah.
Sue Spiker said it's a different program, but it's not a real good likelihood that we're gonna get it.
I'd say it would be all right if we got enough to do that, to submit then. What do you think,
We're
Jeff?
not gonna know in time, sounds like.
Yeah, but if we are, you know,
What,
we'll have,
Do you need anything else to make sure that gets submitted?
Yes.
Isn't the
yeah,
deadline in
you
a day
guys-
or two?
Yeah, it's Friday. If you guys are done talking about the
Do you need anything signed?
we probably will need a contract, or else we'll send that down to you, and we'll sign ours and send it down to you. We didn't used to, but our legal eagles anymore are telling me I gotta have a contract, so I'll send one down and, get you to sign it, send it back, if you would please, and other than that, and if you want us to come back and do Brownsville, or even some of the work you took off,
On a second trip? you
we
mean?
can do that. I mean, we've done enough work for you now that we feel that we'll do whatever you guys want. I mean, and we honor the prices that's on that bid, so, for the year, so.
okay. Well, if we know, and if you're down in
Yeah.
this area,
Yeah.
we'll try to work it in.
And Jeff will come down here regardless whether we're down in this area or not for you. So, I mean, if you wanna get it done, something changes, you get some money, let me know and I'll schedule it, so.
Okay.
We like working for you and that's just something that we will do. I mean, so.
Okay.
Okay, well, we thank you for all the work,
Well,
thank you for everything.
We thank you for making the trips down.
Oh, no problem, I got a little late start this morning, then I got, when you're late already, then you seem like you're behind everybody that's driving slow.
yeah.
Just, shit. All right,
This is,
Thanks for coming out.
7,
you're welcome.
yeah, thanks.
15, 17.
That's the copy you wanted, Jenny.
It's home and business.
So,
So you wanna talk about 5-year plan? or you
My
wanna
first
talk about-
question is, are we for sure putting in this application?
do you have a cell that you want?
That number is 24/7.
Okay, all right,
Thank you.
see y'all.
Just take her easy.
Why?
Okay, I'm just asking, just to make sure it's.
Financially, where are we with it?
Well, our share would be 60,000.
Okay, we already committed 83.
Uh,
43.
But if we get it with Eric and them, they'd let us know if we can take it off, use next year's on
I don't
that.
know how that works.
I don't know.
What's your
I think you
estimate
gotta
we
go
have to
through
work with?
the county auditor.
Or
106 was my estimate for all of road work for the year. And if we're doing 83
Yeah.
for the chip and seal, or the project that we just bid,
because if we could, if the auditor would let us know if we could do that.
I don't.
Didn't you do that one other time and you got the issue money, then you had to give it back because you didn't have enough money? Didn't that happen once?
No, well,
Yeah.
Years ago?
yeah, but see,
Well, that's because of Lulu and what
that
he
was,
wanted to do on
that
Mount
was,
Hope Road.
yeah,
He wanted to lay it back.
we'd
It's not a
have,
good position to be in.